Default here is for fade over this amount of time, 300 milliseconds. We could actually change it to a direct cut. So it's just going to switch between these without any fade. So again, we can customize this stuff up. And we can also add a bunch of effects to take the customization to the next level. So let's just say we go back to the full camera one here. Let's just right click on webcam and we can choose filters. Now in here, there's audio and video filters and there's effect filters. So we just click on the plus here. Let's have a look at some of the things we could do in here. Chroma key, so green screen to remove the background. Color correction to tweak the colors in this shot. There's cropping, there's masking, there's scrolling, there's sharpening, lots of different things that we can do in here. But let's just pick color correction and you can see that.
Recording gameplay has never been easier. Anyone can do it. But not many people can do it right. Laggy footage, blurry footage, or just no sound at all. Today we're going to show you how to record game footage in OBS, as well as all the settings to make the quality amazing, crisp, and clear, to make both your microphone and your game sound perfect. But then I'm going to show you the most important thing you will learn, something massive gaming YouTubers do for every recording, and that is how to record both your gameplay and a webcam or camera at the same time inside OBS without burning the webcam over the top of the game. This gives you clean footage, meaning you can focus on one or the other, zoom in on either without issues, and make your edits far more engaging for viewers. Let's go. Obviously, to do all of this, you need to install OBS. So head to obsproject.com, I'll link it in the description, and download for your operating system. Click install once it's done and you're ready to go. OBS is an incredible tool. You can use it to not just record games, but anything on your computer. You can stream with it, add graphics like these free overlays I made for you guys, or you can get much more professional, fully animated packs as well. So before we show you how to set up your video settings properly, let's show you how to enter the giveaway. Owned has given me dozens of vouchers to give out to you guys in the comments. These work alongside their global sale as well, which means anytime they put up a sale, you can grab pretty much any of their overlay packs, graphics, banners for your YouTube channel, you name it, for free or even just a few dollars. As I said, I'm giving them away in the comments. All you have to do to enter is comment #OwnedGiveaway and then what graphics you'd buy. Maybe it's an overlay, maybe it's some sub badges, or maybe it's just a YouTube banner. Massive thank you to Owned for sponsoring this video. If you want to support me, please go and support them with the link in the description or by entering the giveaway in the comments. Now, let's get back to the video. Once you have OBS installed, you're going to open it and see this big black box. This is called a preview window. This is where your gameplay and graphics will be. But first, I want to set up your video settings. Now, I know a lot of videos just give you a bunch of specific settings and tell you to copy them without explaining in any detail why. And I hope you'll forgive me, but I hated my math teacher for doing this sort of thing to me. So click by 1080p on both my base cam preview and but if you are later, set this to either another country ending the footage later, it's called most of the time. You might want to still use those. We're moving on to our output section. Since we're focused on recording today, we will click this tab that says recording. But if you want a guide on streaming settings, then please let me know in the comments. This is where the recordings you make will be saved. I recommend making a folder called OBS recordings, somewhere that you know it did. The folder we're going to be recording without. So simple, but it's gotten more confusing as more graphics cards have become decent for content creation. Damn, I'm focusing on just 3. To make this straight, so 264. Just used solely for encoding. That unless I'm Stocks who has done encode extends case for your graphics card. Finally, AB1 is a newer encoder, and I will be honest, I'm still learning the best case for using it, and I'll link instead DP, split my audio up, ended below, specific streaming on Twitch, saved or more tag 1000 bit for stream recording at all 1000 sizable and increased time. Yeah, things not what I look at 50s. So that we have, I don't want to recommend it, but die for you is different more tell the OBS stats to you are dropped either way in you, but early to you part of with advice music permit or just set it to deep the 3 might read that as well. Now you're 12 with your gaming and right now, congratulations, the hard part is over. now it is smooth sailing. If you tried to record gameplay right now, you'd get a big black screen with no audio, and I'm sure there is an audience for that, but it's probably pretty niche, so let's add our audio settings now. Click Settings, go to Audio, and you'll be met with 6 global audio devices. If you're using a microphone and want to record your voice while gaming, you'll click Mic Aux Audio 1 and select your microphone from the list. Then for all other PC audio such as games, Spotify, music, etc., you'll click Desktop Audio and set this to your default Windows system audio. For me, that is my system Bridgecast, but for you, it might be called headphones, speakers, or something else. To confirm it, you can go to the Windows settings and whatever the output is here you use normally will likely work, or just set it to default. Once you've added both of these, click Apply and then go down to the Audio Mixer dock. Click the 3 dots and click Vertical Layout. This is really important because only freaks and sickos use horizontal levels. Now I want you to just go down to the Audio Mixer dock, click the 3 dots and click Vertical Layout. This is really important because only freaks and sickos use horizontal levels. Now I want you to click the ... again and rename Mic Aux to microphone and desktop to gaming. This is just to make it a bit neater. While recording later, you can use these sliders to change how loud your voice and games are recorded. The goal is for voice to reach roughly -12 dB, and the game should sit around -30 to -24. It's important to understand that all audio on your PC will be picked up on desktop audio. So if you're recording your game and watching Netflix, well, now you've got Netflix audio in the recording, and everyone knows you love watching The Good Doctor. This is a really simple audio setup, but it's just to get you started. If you want a detailed video on how to split audio sources, well, that will be linked in the description because it's far more complex. Before we move on though, click the 3 dots again and click Advanced Audio Properties. Over on the right, you will see tracks and a heap of checkboxes. Earlier in the settings, we turned on all 6 tracks for recording, remember? And I said how important it was? I'd recommend turning off everything to start with. And now if you're streaming, normally everything is sent to track 1 because that's what your stream will hear. But for recording, you can split these up. I will set everything to track 1 just for safety, but then I will set my microphone to track 2 and my game to track 3. This means if I take my footage into editing software later, my game and microphone are separate so I can edit them individually.